What is up, guys? And welcome back to the comfycheko channel. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe so that Cheko can quit her 9 to 5. Cheko has a Discord down below full of lovely gacha fans from around the world. You can also find Cheko on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch and Instagram. Want even more Cheko? She has her second channel down below. Last but not least, if you are interested in some cool art, check out her sister's print shop down below. You won't regret it. Okay, on to the video.
Hey guys, and welcome to another video reaction. Today, I saw this video. I saw Bran, is that how to say your name? Online. Reacted to this, and I piqued my interest because I don't really see many things about Honkai Star Rail, but I also heard that this was about Genshin. Now, if it's just the Genshin community being jealous, that's yeah, sorry. I mean, you guys, it's turn-based, but it's really fun. But don't play it because I'm not sponsored by Honkai Star Rail or Hoyoverse. They want to keep me outside the club, so if anyone comments saying anything about what I just said, it's a joke. Anyway, so this video is called Honkai Star Rail Has Gone Too Far. The video will be down in the description if you want to check it out. I will be pausing and giving my commentary and so on. So let's see what this is about. What is it? What's the drama? What's the drama, mama?
Battle Pass ending immediately at 50 and not continuing on with repeated rewards.
Oh.
They picked some of the worst activities to put in this. Star Rail's system is so much easier, often taking a third.
Like, I'm sorry, Genshin community. Somebody, like, I don't.
Every trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive via mail one limited 5-star character.
Yeah, they were. Let's hear about it. I'm very interested. I didn't think the Genshin community had a problem because Honkai Star Rail is a game you could play.
The comparison between the two that's been going on ever since Honkai Star Rail.
I don't even know what people compared it.
These two games have been compared in almost entirely Star Rail's favor since even before Star Rail was officially released to the public. Quality of life features that people have been asking for in Genshin for years.
Yes, seamless controller
from the very start and continue to get added every single patch. Even things
it made
already praising in Honkai Star Rail's
guys, Genshin community, let me give y'all a tip. If you want them to fix your game, me talking like I don't play it here and there, but if I claim Honkai Star Rail, I don't know if I claim Genshin Impact, but if you want them to fix your game, try boycotting. It works. They'll listen to you if the money in their wallet starts depleting. Yeah. Try it. Genshin, I'm still down to be sponsored. I'll take this statement back if they sponsor me, but if they don't, I'm just saying, y'all are in your Delulu era. If y'all make all the quality of life changes to one game and then just completely say, you know, they're fine. I mean, they'll still play it. So Genshin community, you need to tell them, hey, maybe we won't. Now fix it. Now, Genshin, you could do whatever you want. Okay, that's just my little advice. Clearly they know what to do. They just, at this point, they're just telling you they don't want to do it. I think a lot of Genshin content creators know that at this point. Yeah.
favor have recently seen improvements, including the battle pass and the
daily
system. Both
every update
to be way more user friendly.
They love us.
We recently saw the encounter point system, which many people really do love. It is a good thing for a lot of players.
Oh my gosh, I went back to Genshin and my eyes burnt. I was like, what is this?
System and point out flaws that I saw in it. I still use it every single day I can, and I love that it's included in the game. It's just it still is a little disappointing when even the improved version of Genshin Genshin's dailies were worse than Honkai Star Rail's daily system,
Improved.
which just got massively improved in its most recent patch. We have had the improved daily system in Honkai Star Rail for only 1 week so far, but in that 1 week, I have never failed to complete my entire run of dailies.
It's just easier.
By Star Rail's equivalent of resin, and not even a full days, just like a couple runs worth. That's
oh my
just dailies.
gosh.
That is a relatively small thing in the grand scheme of things, but it is something we do every day, so having it be an annoying process is something you don't exactly want. Not to mention, with the unknown state of the current Chinese laws being proposed, it's possible that just dailies won't even be around that much longer in these games.
I don't even know what that is.
Going beyond 50 is something I was asking for,
I don't know
for
what
a
that
very
is.
long time, and it's something that I always thought was missing, given many other games have them, even in games that have significantly more difficult battle passes to complete. Then bam, not even 1 year of Honkai Star Rail, and they already have this feature. That's probably the one that stung me the most. The thing is I've played Genshin for so long.
Be mad at Genshin Impact.
I don't even really need those materials that much anymore. So I am happy that it's in Honkai Star Rail, where I really do need those materials a lot, because I just have so many characters I want to build.
They've already invested so much money
to replay old events, particularly the storylines.
Oh my gosh, if Genshin had that, bro.
That was a highly requested feature in Genshin for basically as long as the game has been around.
So what?
Even as
in what world would new players want to join in when they've missed a lot of good stuff?
Unreconciled Stars, which introduced a Fatui Harbinger in a small storyline related to the event that is now currently unplayable in the game. I think there are many out there who wish they could say that this is an outlier and that it was just one event, it was an early one, and they learned their lesson, and everything after that was just fluff, but that's really not the case. Every holiday season we usually had some Dragon Spine event which gave Albedo major character development. At this point, it's hard to even say that if we were to get a feature like this in Genshin Impact, if it would even work retroactively. Then there are those who prefer to play a little bit more casually, you know? Maybe they miss a few days. Maybe they like to take frequent breaks near the end
I'm sorry, like, is there a way to play this game without being so attached to, like, grind culture?
They added a reserve for your resin, so when it overcaps, it starts overfilling in the secondary pool at a much reduced rate, but you still get something out of it. It's not just capping and going to waste. They even revamped the endgame already. Now, they didn't do any massive overhauls.
Literally isn't that hard. You guys know what to do.
Is they've extended the duration
they are not doing it.
Made it an entirely
the sense is
new
not in the
system,
room
added
because
variety to it, and not just
sorry, that
variety.
I went into
variety
reverse
was
1999 mode.
in improving Air Edition's viability in the endgame by adding a game
He's
mode
just
that is
saying, hey, these are all the better stuff.
The value of AoE characters, which is great when there's a whole path dedicated to that purpose. Now that is all well and good, you know, great for Honkai Star Rail. I play both games. I'm happy with the improvements, but what really got me is the ability to skip earlier floors of the Memory of Chaos.
Really?
You have completed most of these floors many times before, and now you can complete a later floor and get credit for everything.
Hey, I'm learning too. I am not gonna lie. This game hasn't. I haven't really been opening it. I'm waiting for Pennaconia. Pennaconia.
I have completed floors 9 to 11 so many times that there's almost no fun to be had in it anymore.
They make you restart every time.
Geared, you know,
I can see how that would make you want to pull your hair out.
Amazing. Even then, I can still just stomp everything in those floors. More often than not, they die before I can even start doing what the character's supposed to do. And I mean, if something is dying from Nouvelette's skill and his burst, and you don't even get to use a charge attack, like, what's the fun in that?
What is the fun in this game?
So if
the characters weren't so cool,
skip it. Give us credit for it when we've
I would probably have dropped it completely.
The tone of this, though, because the point of this
but
video
I'm hearing
is
so much about Fontaine.
Everything Genshin is doing, and say that Honkai Star Rail is
but I can't get you
do these days.
Yeah, I'm mad from outside the club. What about it?
Even if some of these features maybe should have come here a very long time ago, like the Expedition renewal. The good thing is that this is one thing that we got that it is now better than Honkai Star Rail's version. Except for the fact that in Honkai Star Rail you can do that from anywhere. You don't have to go to one specific NPC, and that also applies for the dailies. So, you know, maybe give us that too. Leveling artifacts and stuff, that was drastically improved. The artifact filtering system. I really don't know if anyone was really asking for this, and it is quite the complex system, and I do think it is a really useful tool to have.
So I'm glad he's establishing that they haven't
one good thing I think
not gotten anything.
Star Rail is that the quality of life
they're doing a gratitude sandwich.
And it really
except
like
negative, positive, negative, right?
Has really lit a fire under them to improve the rate at which they give us these things. It's just, again, it's really weird when Honkai Star Rail gets improvements I don't think anybody was asking for. I mean, like, the daily system improvements are amazing. They are so much easier to complete when they were.
Honkai Star Rail is getting improvements. That one, the improvements some of them had just came right off the bat. Like the pure second the game came out, it already had features that were way better than Genshin. And the fact that they're even still improving features that no one's complaining about versus Genshin Impact, which has outdated features that they know they should improve, and that people complain about and don't improve just off the sheer probably fact that either they don't feel like they need to because it's not gonna, y'all are still gonna play anyway. Like, I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I'm like, is it because they're thinking these people are still gonna play anyway, so let's just, it doesn't matter. Like, why put time and money into fixing the game? It's not like people are gonna drop off. You know what I mean? And Honkai Star Rail is kind of a completely different game. And there are already a bunch of people who weren't willing to play it, or after the story sort of slowed down a bit, who stopped playing it completely. So it's interesting.
Already so laughably easy compared to Genshin's. Who was asking for this? Why? Why did you give this to us, especially when they might be removed soon? Same with the Battle Pass. They removed dailies from the Battle Pass in Honkai Star Rail completely, and now you just have a spend resin one, or spend Trailblaze power for what they call it. Another weird improvement that I don't think anyone was asking for, because the dailies in both Genshin and Star Rail's Battle Pass are so easy and negligible that, like, you don't need to do them, and most of them are going to complete themselves anyway. So basically removing them and just replacing with a spend resin one, which was like, oh, okay, great. I mean, like, it's easier, and that's good because we now have the repeatable Battle Pass over there. You know, sure does make it easier to get to that 70. And no, I don't think that was because of the law, because that change went live like 7 days after those laws were even proposed,
I would not do this.
Even officially implemented as laws. So
it's just so hard for me to do events
unless they have an insider source that may have been coming down the pipeline. My thoughts on all of this is that Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact are obviously both made by Hoyoverse, so that gets them compared a lot. They just assume that one change that is good for one, they should just do in the other, and absolutely for a lot of things they should. Like any product in any market or any service, improvement is driven by competition. If your product has no competition, you have almost no drive to improve because you have the entire market.
True. I didn't even think about it that way.
A dime a dozen. Star Rail's drive to improve is going to be significantly higher than Genshin's, because Genshin just still, even after all these years, doesn't have much strong.
Yeah. If any game comes out, Genshin I feel like was more unique when it came out. So if any game comes out, they're just gonna be like, oh, that game is like Genshin. And then if it can't live up to the Genshin, I think that I talked about this before, but it's like Tower of Fantasy, right? When that game came out, I think people were having, like, I don't know if there was like a problem in the Genshin community at that time, but when that game came out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, the Genshin killer. And then that game, let's be real, did not compare to Genshin Impact. It was like Genshin Impact, and it was marketed to be like Genshin Impact. And I guess it didn't live up. It's not Genshin Impact, so people just went back to Genshin. And then I feel like I heard now they're trying to change the way the game is. Like, they're trying to make it more, like, less, I don't know, I don't think it's a gacha game anymore, because it's coming out on, like, all these consoles and stuff. I think it's gonna be like more of an RPG story. I could be wrong. Take this with a grain of salt. But now, y'all already marketed yourself as the Genshin Impact killer and failed to be the Genshin Impact killer. So no one's gonna really play your game anymore. And I think that's an example of why they still run the market. And my advice is just don't try and be like Genshin Impact. Okay, Genshin Impact is Genshin Impact. Do your own thing, you know, and have your own success so that you're in your own league like Genshin Impact, which is where Genshin Impact succeeded because they were a special butterfly. But yeah, pretty much Tower Fantasy now wants to change that, but it's too late because they're already known as the game that tried to be like Genshin Impact and wasn't like Genshin Impact. So it's now definitely, it's too late for that. They monopolize the market. And so many companies probably have came. They have failed. Stop. My advice, just stop trying to be like Genshin. Like, if there was a better gacha game out there, I don't know, Genshin's just very unique and special. That is the truth. It's a very unique, special game. So it'd probably be hard to replace, not gonna lie. The only thing that could ruin Genshin Impact is Genshin Impact. So yeah, but it's like many things, right? One, they're monopolized in their own area. They are Genshin Impact. No one can beat Genshin Impact. People have tried. People have failed. Two, people have invested so much money into the game. I have a friend, okay? I was gonna drop the game at one point, like completely. But then we thought about it. We were like, wait, we've invested so much money into the game. We can't quit. Like, we can't just quit. I mean, some people can just let it go. And I didn't invest so much money into the game. Like some of these other content creators that make so much money. But, you know, it's just like, you invest money into something, you just don't want to give it up. Like, it's not that easy to just be like, man, like, I think I'm done. No. And two, some people really enjoy the game. And yeah, they're annoyed that they're not getting improvements, but I think Genshin realized, hey, why put money, time, and effort into fixing these things when there is really no need to? People will keep playing the game. More people will probably jump into the game. So I'm glad that they're putting money towards stuff like story and all that great, good stuff and making the story better. But some of the quality of life stuff, especially with a bunch of other gacha games coming out with these quality of life improvements and even other Hoyoverse games, it would just be nice, a nice sentiment. It'd be, you know, that's the bare minimum. Just to update some of these things. That is literally the bare minimum. We're not asking for, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be in your shoes, guys. We're not asking for a lot. Even though I barely play. But just, I feel like the only way to fix this is with your pockets. I don't think Genshin will listen any other way. Because you're still playing the game. You're still pulling. They're still getting the same amount of money. I don't think they've made less money. Especially since Fontaine and all these cool new characters. Character upgrades. So I don't... Personally, not.
Strong competition on the market currently. Now there are games on the horizon, and hopefully that drives Genshin to improve.
Yes, it's like, sorry, one more point. It's like the Twitch thing. You know how Kick had to, I mean, Kick did something. Kick, YouTube, other streaming platforms push Twitch to make some better, some worse, but some better decisions. Like simultaneously streaming on YouTube and Twitch, something that other platforms have, but Twitch did not. That people wanted. So, you know, we just need a kick. We need a Genshin kick, and that will kick Genshin into making better money moves.
Come to be. For now, we're going to have to settle with Honkai Star Rail, and for
a
lot of the cases, we're going to have to deal with them getting stuff first.
It's so hard to just go back.
When Honkai Star Rail's anniversary comes along, that is going to be
we'll see.
That's going to be interesting. I don't see any situation where that.
But Honkai Star Rail has been way more generous, so we'll see if they cuck us. But I'm just saying, we already get so many free things. 10 every update, we get 10 free wishes. Upon the ones you get from wishing every month, you get, you know, we'll just have to see. They've already been so gracious to us. Don't drop the ball. That is my warning. We'll see in April. Honkai Star Rail.
plays out any differently than just
we'll
the
see in
community
April.
going up in flames. Either
Genshin's a different breed, though.
To match Genshin's, and people probably blame Genshin for it, or it gets an amazing anniversary and Genshin fans are pissed. Either way, should be a fun
Either
time
way,
to just
I'm
sit
sorry,
back and
Genshin
watch everything burn.
fans.
So what was the feature that you really wanted?
Y'all need to put your money where your mouth is.
The other way around somehow,
And it's just the truth. If y'all want changes, y'all gotta drop the money.
Thank you to for watching. Thank you to my patrons.
Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for this guy's Patreons, because of his Patreons, I got this video to react to. So, subscribe to his Patreon. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out this guy's video in the description. Also, I have a Discord down below with amazing gacha fans from around the world that you probably heard in the intro. And also, check out my TikTok, okay? I post exclusive stuff there. Some things I make into shorts that I'm like, I don't know if this would do well on YouTube, but I'm gonna post it on TikTok and, you know, cross my fingers. And also, it's pretty much, it's like considered early access because some of the, I post there more frequently than I post on YouTube Shorts. So you just get special stuff. So I would consider checking it out. Also, I think TikTok will push my stuff out more. If you guys go follow me there, please. Please, I beg. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheko out.